Hopefully I can pick it up from here. What I want to show you is right here. You see the shooter? When you got a shooter like this, Steph Curry or anybody, even Klay Thompson, whatever, if you get them to turn their elbow 1 degree to the left or 1 degree to the right, they're not going to hit that shot. So you want to get a shooter before you get to that shooting motion. Let's go to 225 in this game. Let me see, 225 in this game. Okay. Again, Dwight Howard had the right defense on him. Why is he able to hit the shot? Let's go back. Right? Dwight Howard had his hands in his face. It doesn't matter. Once a shooter done got that sling going in his arm, he can hit that shot. So you want to make him turn that arm to the right or to the left just 1 degree. Watch it again. And that was a good defense. Ain't nothing Dwight Howard could have do with that. Let's go to 3:20, 3:12 in the game. Okay. Right here. Ain't nothing he could get done with that. He got DeAndre Jordan. He got caught with his hands in the cookie jar. That's why you see Carmelo Anthony don't need to be in this equation. Another role player along with Westbrook. Was Westbrook on the floor at that time? If he isn't, then I can't remember if he was on the floor at that time. 351. Okay. This was this is what I wanted to show you. Watch the bench. Right? They like that play. Right? They like that play. Let's go to 4:30 in the game. But see, what I want to point out to you is not because I'm hitting shots, I want you to look out for me. I want you to look out for me when I'm on defense too. Because remember, let's go to 4:30, 4:13, I believe it is. Let's go to 4:13. Okay, my point right here. You see this rebound? Watch how quick Russ can look up court. See that? See how quick that outlet pass was? Because why? He used to playing with a big that's going to take off once he get the rebound. Or going to pass on the ball and take off. Right? As soon as he got the ball, Anthony was up the floor. Not say he doesn't do it all the time, but Westbrook need to have his own character of players that he could play with. Right? That he could play with. Let's go to 5:21. You see the Lakers coaches? You see the reaction on their play? On their faces? Sorry. And look. Oh, look at her. They get their hands out like, what? if you're going to stand up for me and cheer for me while I'm on offense, now I'm on defense. We're in the third quarter. This is my defensive end of the bucket. Y'all supposed to be helping us out. You're supposed to be up cheering for me and pointing things out that I don't see. Because they are just looking at the game and not watching the game. They're being spectators. They're being spectators. Right? Because if you're not a spectator, you seeing what's going on the floor. So the 5 players that's on the floor, you get one of their attention or point something out to one of them. Since you can be this close up to the floor, you can be up on your feet. You can point out to me what's going on that I don't see. Help me out. But anyway, let's go to 637. Let me hurry this up. Okay, here again. Look at that. Isn't that supposed to be the Lakers bench? And you could tell me this man been in the corner lurking and they couldn't get no one attention over there. Nobody's up on their feet. But you could be up on your feet when it's shooting them threes. Because they're being a spectator of the game. Okay, let's move on. 648. No, I guess that was it. Let's go to 758. Let me wrap this up because it's a headache. See that? That's Russell Westbrook. Now, that's what he want to do. That's his DNA. He just need people on the perimeter, one big man in the game. And he gonna take over. Give him that space. Everybody probably gonna tear him apart because they figured he's not the player what everybody say he is, and that it's not on him. Again, this is just my opinion. It's on the coaches to put the players in the right position. Again, that's just my opinion. Knock me down if you want. But anyway, again, big up to the 242 players in the NBA, WNBA, and baseball. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. Hot therapy today. I need to get off this knee. And good luck the rest of the way, guys. Okay, this is an overview of the Lakers and Knicks highlight game. Wow, what a game. Anyway, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowances is made for fair use purposes, such as teaching, criticism, comments, news reporting, scholarships, and research. Fair use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Now, to this game, share my room. I'm home recuperating from this knee surgery. Players, coaches, wannabe players, always wear a knee brace when working out. Don't never wear no knee brace when working out. In the game, you don't have to, but when you're working out, to preserve your knee, that's what you need to do. All right, let's go. Let's hit it. Running. Let's see. 22 seconds into the game. 22 seconds into the game. I'll show you something. Now watch Russell Westbrook. Right? Now, watch what he can do. Watch. Stop. There's nothing else for him to do except cut this player off. Rotate over. But watch what he's gonna do. He didn't give him the help defense he's looking for. Right? And that's early in the game. Did y'all see that? That's early in the game. Watch it again. There you go. He just blew by Westbrook here. He should have been cutting him off to send him the help side, send him back around. But he just blew right by. And watch Westbrook hands. Like, man, oh, what? You see that? Like, really? Wow. But anyway, my takeaway on this game is that Russell Westbrook is in a winning position. Because if I was the Lakers, here's what I would do since LeBron James is out. Westbrook, Howard, Davis, Carmelo Anthony, and whoever else you want to put on the first starting five. Take Westbrook out like 3 or 4 minutes into the first quarter. Give Westbrook his own starting lineup in the first quarter, ending of the first quarter. Let Westbrook end the first quarter with his starting lineup. Now remember when Westbrook was in OKC, he just had one big. Then he had two. I can't remember the guy, but it's him and Kevin Durant, and then Ibaka and all them. But Ibaka them was role players, and then it was just him and Durant, and then it was just him and Kamoy. I forgot his first name, but it was just him and another player, and they made it to the final. They made it to the final playoffs and stuff like that. They made it up there. They didn't went deep into the playoffs, but they went for a second round, first round, and he didn't have no help. So if that's the case, take that and lay it over to the Lakers, and that's what you use. Starting into the second quarter, Westbrook and Howard and whoever else will start the second quarter. Right? Start the second quarter. Come down to the end of the second quarter, I put the starting five back in. Okay, we're going into the half. Halftime over with, starting five, start back up. Third quarter, and in the third quarter, Westbrook and his crew will end the third quarter strong, because Westbrook needs someone who can run, and he needs to be able to feed off his big. And right now he can't feed off anybody because there's too many bigs to feed off. He can't feed off anybody, so he needs that one-on-one energy. He needs to dominate. That's the way the Lakers can be able to win the game. Because if they continue to play like this, they're not going to win much games, especially games that they're supposed to win. They're not going to win. They're not going to do it. They're not going to do it at all, because they have to break them up in first quarter and then section it off. All right, now let's go back to this game. 146 in this game. Let's go to 146 in this game. .146. All right, right here is the defensive breakdown, right? They had their lapse in breakdown, but that ain't what I want to talk about, because what I want to show you here, it can be in two parts.